Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We've got new music to check out today. And this one is from an artist that we have not heard from in a hot minute. In fact, almost 13 months since they've had a release. Oma이걸 are back to celebrate their 8th anniversary with their song titled Miracle. Now, I didn't realize until I did some digging before hitting the record button that Oma이걸's last release, Real Love, and that whole album was March 28th of last year. Which kind of explains why I was wondering where Oma이걸 was a little bit. Like, I was listening to Spotify the other day, and I remember me coming up on Shuffle again. Remember Me is one of those songs that I found really late after it had released, but kind of fell in love with. And it got me thinking, I wonder what Oma이걸 are up to. Well, kind of have an answer now, which is tremendously exciting. Love Oma이걸. I wasn't so hot on the previous two releases. Like, Real Love was okay. Their Universe single Shark wasn't my cup of tea. Of course, before them was Dun Dun Dance and Dolphin and Nonstop, Sarchak Soleso. Then even before that, we had just iconic songs for me, like Fifth Season, Secret Garden. Oh, that was my jam. That was my bread and butter. But let's see what type of music Miracle will be. Here we go. Anniversary songs and fan songs do hold a soft spot in my heart because they're always really meaningful. Got that personal element to it, that kind of like thankfulness to it. It's always very lighthearted, so I'm very excited. Here we go. Shoot.
입술일까요? 오, 고즈다 고즈. 지금 찍고 있는 거야? 응. Let's go party. 우리는 녹음실에 왔다. 왔다. 그래도 승희 언니한테.
I quite like this self-shot vibe. It's nice.
내 자신 있거든 난 너만은 날 받아줄 걸 알아 우리가 함께한 시간만큼 가장 늘 조금 서툴지만 날 위해 노래해 어두울 땐 안주기 빛을 기름에 씹으려면 우리만의 신호를 이끌어줘 또 보이지 않아도 알잖아 우리 그래 힘들 때도 있을 거야
Oh, beautiful. Oma이걸 have such a wide variety of vocal colors, but none of them ever feel out of place. And I think that's one of their strong suits, is that they're so good at bringing in voices in their music. Get your high note, Lilo.
멀리 있는 게 아니라 가까이 다 널 새기고 새겨 켜져 있는 라임 스위치들은 끄고 off 몇 번을 지쳐 지쳐 반복되고
There's the Mimi section. It took a hot minute, but we finally got there. Yes, Sunyi. That was so cool. Love that musical silence moment. and then let it reverberate out into the ether. Oh, oh, that was so cute. That was so cute. This is very much what I kind of expect from an Oh My Girl track at this point. This is the kind of vibe that Oh My Girl gave me every single time. It's this happiness, it's this playfulness, this gentleness to it. And of course, it's a fan song too. Oh, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So much fun. So much fun indeed. But like going back to the vocal point that I made earlier, every single member of Oh My Girl has a very different voice. And this is even including Jiho, who's no longer part of the group now, but every single member is capable of doing vocals, but their vocal color is so different from everyone else's that theoretically it should be really hard to pair voices in certain parts of songs because they have such a wide variety of voices, but not once does an Oh My Girl song sound like that. Never have I experienced an Oh My Girl song where it sounds like the vocals don't fit. That, for me, is one of their ultimate strong points, is that their voices, no matter how much range they have and how unique their voices are, they fit and slot in anywhere across the song. Sure, some vocalists suit more parts more than others, like Hyojung's more powerful high chest tones very much suit the killing part of a chorus. That's kind of a given with pop songs and the nature of pop songs. It's also the reason why during G-Friend era, like Yuju oftentimes got a lot of chorus parts because her voice was the most powerful, and typically you want your most powerful vocal on the killing points. But if we're talking about for Miracle across the board, it wasn't a cookie cutter formula where you have two artists singing the verse, two artists singing the bridge, or the pre-chorus, two artists singing the chorus, rinse and repeat. It never feels like that, and it's not executed like that. And that's what for me makes listening to Oh My Girl music so special, is that you're going to be getting different bits and pieces throughout, even though it's the same song, you're going to hear it differently through the second verse and the final chorus because the voices are just a little bit different. I love that. And they just look like they're having so much fun recording it. And ultimately, I live for that happiness, man. I thrive off of other people's happiness. This was fun. This was a good time. And goddamn, I missed Oh My Girl. It has been such a long time. Funnily enough, we've been listening to a decent amount of Oh My Girl through individual projects, I feel like. His Sungi's done OSTs. Yua, of course, had her solo follow-up to Bon Voyage last year with... I can't remember the song. Or multiple songs. We watched them both. Shoot, I can't remember. And then for some reason, I mean, admittedly, she is my bias, so it's probably why, but I feel like I've been seeing a lot of Yubin on just out and about things. Of course, being close friends with Tommy from Dreamcatcher also helps too. Fellow 97s, both Yubins. Yubins. It took a lot of effort to not call her Binny, because I know she dropped that name, gosh, a long time ago now, but it's still ingrained in my memory. You know, I learned the group knowing her as Binny, but now she's Yubin now, and her high vocals always get me every time. Because Mimi was on Earth Arcade with Eugen. That was a chaotic show and a half, of course, but a really good time nonetheless. I think Hyojung's the one. Hyojung and Arin are like the two that I don't know what they've been up to recently. But it's just always a good time seeing them produce music again. And hopefully WM, or I guess, is it RBW now? Or is it still WM? Either way, hopefully they actually get a group comeback soon, because it has been way too long since we've gotten group music from Oh My Girl, and admittedly, I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second, but I need an Oh My Girl song again. You know, Give me a Dun Dun Dance Part 2. Give me a summer bop for like beginning of June maybe. That'll be perfect. But that was adorable. That was a lot of fun. That's it for me today. Thank you all for watching. One request from you, from me today. Spread a little bit of extra happiness out into the world, whether it be picking up a piece of trash when you're out and about, holding the door open for somebody, giving up your seat on public transit, checking in with your friends or family. Just one little good act to spread a little bit of happiness and love into the world that's admittedly a very dark and scary place sometimes. And remember, if you ever feel like you're going through something and you feel like you are alone, never forget that even though I'm just some random guy on the internet, I will always be an ally, a friend, a shoulder to lean on, always in your corner, supporting you through whatever you're going through as much as I can. So, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.